Welcome, guys. Michael Tanner here with Pecos Country Operating. We're out here showing off some investors of ours exactly where their money is going to. We've got a rig standing up right now. We're about 200 feet down, so we're just at the precipice of running surface casing, which is kind of that first line of string that we'll run to make sure that we don't interact with the water table. That's critical for what we're doing. But we got a great group of investors out here showing off exactly where their money's going. You know, if you're out there, you need tax benefits. One of the best ways to get tax benefits, put your money in the ground. That's exactly why we do what we do, to help out high net worth individuals.
So what we have behind us is, after everything is pumped, the oil winds up going into these canisters here, and they're collected. The oil's collected, and then later on trucks will come and retrieve this and take it for processing.
Black gold, otherwise known as crude oil. And you can see that is about as good of a quality of crude as you'll get. You see there's a little bit of water in there. You kind of see the discoloration from the top to the bottom. But I mean, as that thing settles out, you're gonna see that's 99% crude oil, which is really good. I mean, a lot of times when you produce this type of emulsion, which is a combination of oil, gas, and water, you may only end up with about 10 to 15% crude oil. This is about a 90 to 95% cut of crude oil, which is unbelievable. It's the reason why we keep operating costs so low, and the way we're able to return so much money to our investors, because of where we've been able to. So this is awesome.
But if you notice, like Mike's talking about, we have no water, okay? And so 9 times out of 10, when you drill a well, you also get a little bit of water, and that's what that tank is there for. But we're producing such little water out here that also doesn't cut into the expense of what's going on.
We appreciate all of our investors if you're watching this, and we hope if you're not an investor, you choose to join us soon. But we're going to be walking around here all day, shooting a bunch of content. They're throwing chain right now, if you can zoom in on that. If you guys are watching Landmen and you saw them out in the field, the concept of throwing chain, where they're using that to basically tighten up the strings, and then they'll run that string drilling down into the hole. So it's a lot of fun. You don't see chain being thrown that often. A lot of days it's all automated, especially with the bigger rigs out in West Texas. So with these shallow 2,000-foot wells, the beautiful part is we get a little bit of the old school mixed with the new school. But excited to be out here, and we'll be shooting a bunch of content today.